Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So the previous video was talking about removing autumn olive from this area. Right through here, they were kind of just few and far between, just kind of spread out throughout this area that's somewhat open, other than these big piles of cedar brush that have been there for 2 to 3 years. And I went through and cut those out, and you can see those silver white leaves. Those are all autumn olive, so piled those all up. And then I said that after that was finished, what I wanted to do was to cut a swath straight through down to the cedar trees. And I didn't really think I'd get to that today, but lo and behold, I sure did. I don't know if you can see that. See if we can do a zoom in here. Zoom in a little bit more. The stuff that you're seeing right there in the middle that's kind of white sticking up, those are blackberry canes, so I left those. Not very many. Should I have? Who knows, but I just did. But all the autumn olive around them is gone, so that's my path through. And then I was able to cut a path that you cannot see. You can see that cedar tree right there, the one that's sticking up, the point there in the center. So just around that tree and a little bit to the side of it, I was able to make a path all the way through to the area that I cleared out the other day. And so we're dividing and conquering. So there's a section down there below that I'm going to be clearing out, and this section up here, and so we're making some progress. Actually, let's go ahead and take a walk down through there and you can see it a little bit better. Just kind of a mess walking through all this stuff. Lots of little seedling trees through here. And then we've got piles of cedar logs. This area right through actually has some grass growing right underneath this oak tree. I don't know what type of oak it is, but I'm 99% certain it's some kind of oak. You can see some grass through here, but lots of the seedling trees. And you can see that big pile there. That started out as a big pile of cedar, and I added a lot of autumn olive to the top of that. And then got this pile of cedar logs. I'm going to step over that. Try not to wipe out. And you see all those white blooms right there. Those are the blackberries. There's a few more in there. I did cut some of them out, but I tried to leave some, so we'll see. And then this area here I also cleared out a little bit. You can see that pile there. And then right here, that's that cedar tree that we were looking at just a couple minutes ago. So I cleared out all around that. And this is like a maze through here. Tell you what, there's a pile of cedar there that we had some autumn olive to. And then there's our pathway out into the area that I cleared a week or so ago. So this is a nice little area here that we can work on clearing all at once. Surround it and conquer it. Shouldn't be too bad. It's probably a few hours worth of work there. And then this area here, just kind of this kind of crescent moon shaped area. That's a couple hours there, maybe. I might be able to actually get through there in about an hour and a half, now that I look at it. And then we've got this through here. And you can see, oh, there's some more blackberry canes. See those pretty white blossoms. I don't know if we'll save any of those or not. We'll see. But this area here is pretty thick. So once it's done, it's going to make a world of difference in this area. So I'm be very happy when this is done. And then once we have this big area and those two small areas I was just discussing, then it's basically all of this on over to the property line. So it's pretty thick, but it's not very wide. This area here is probably the widest. We're probably looking from the cedars up to here, maybe about 30 feet. And then it narrows as we go across. So again, we're probably looking at maybe a few weeks worth of work to get it across there. So maybe by the end of June, we'll have the northeast pasture free of autumn olive, at least for the time being. So we shall see. So good progress today. Got plans for the future. Get this stuff all done, and we'll have some place for animals to graze. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.